I am Batman. I am Batman. For those that don't know who I am not Batman, but I can talk like Batman sometimes. And this is my voice right now because I am sick, and I probably shouldn't be doing these tutorial videos, but I promised. See that? Man of my word. Just like the Joker. So, today is going to be kind of a shorter tutorial as well, like yesterday where we covered photo apps. So if you're interested in photography with your phone, check that out. It's something I highly recommend, and it makes a huge difference. Now, these tutorials though, I'm not going in depth with what everyone's highly requesting, because I want to say those when my voice is at its prime so I can go in depth of how I want to go in depth with it. But I still want these to be informative and cover things that I wish I would have known 5-10 years ago. So one thing that I wish I would have known much earlier when I started filmmaking, and especially editing, because I would be editing sometimes 8 to 12 hours, maybe even longer, and my arm right here, it would start developing carpal tunnel. When you're on the mouse all day or when you're on the keyboard clicking, punching away, you start developing carpal tunnel, and when you're doing it that long, that is not good. And the options I had were I either had to have surgery where they were gonna cut me open on my wrist and do whatever they do, or I talked to a couple other editor friends and they suggested buying this thing right here, which doesn't look very high tech, but I give you my word, this has made my wrist 100 times better. So I bought this from Walmart. I actually just looked on Amazon. It's actually cheaper on Amazon right now. So I'll have a link right below of what this actually is. But it is essentially a carpal tunnel provincial wrist guard. I don't know if that's the technical term. I'll have the technical term pop up somewhere on screen. But this for me has changed everything as far as I can edit it without wanting to cry. Because I was editing, it was just causing me so much pain. So I bought this little thing right here. And this is the hand that I'm using with the mouse, and that's actually what's given me so many problems. So every time, and I kid you not, every time that I'm editing, I always have this on, unless for whatever reason I've forgotten it. But I have one at my house and I have one at my office. So I'm always, whenever I'm editing, if I'm just typing on the keyboard, I'm not wearing this. But if I'm straight up editing, I am wearing this. And it's actually super stylish, as you can see. It's kind of a new fad. Not really, but do this and people won't even know. I look normal now, right? But this right here, it makes it so your hand is perfectly formed so there can actually be blood flow into your wrist, and it's not going to give you problems. So I can edit all day without wanting to cry with this right here. So this for me has been huge. I'm making it so I can continue to do my job without pain. And I've been wearing this editing for the last 2 years, give or take, and it's made it so I can edit longer, and it's actually started the healing process with my hand. So this is what I would suggest for anyone that's editing more than a couple hours a day. And it's going to be far better for you just to prevent it from the start than start to develop the problem, because it gets a lot harder. So this is what I'd suggest for anyone that's starting to get carpal tunnel. And yeah, avoid it because it is not good. And every so often I'll still feel it even with this. So this isn't like the cure of all cures, but this has made it so I can still do my job and not pain anymore. But I kid you not, I'd be editing and I'd almost start to tear up. I'd be in so much pain. And I got to the point where I couldn't edit anymore. I can now edit though, and this is the device that I'm using so I can edit without pain. So I'll have a link below to the Amazon link. They have a couple different sizes, medium, large, maybe even small, depending on how big your wrists are. But I would definitely suggest getting one of these if you are an editor and you want to avoid carpal tunnel or any other problems. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for supporting us with these tutorial videos. I'll have links below to all of our equipment that we use that we purchased off of Amazon. And yeah, thanks for watching. Over and out.
Yeah. Wham, bam, super tramp. And I tipping up my hat while I boost the fans. And I hover up top, can you feel the noise? All the girls scream now cause they want the boys. Yo, hanging on the clouds looking like a big joke. When I run so fast and I sing so low, and you never wanna mess with me. You're just testing me, you just set me free, so just stop.